Welcome, everybody, and thank you very much for coming. And now let's just get straight into a time where we can get quiet and focus also on our threefold flame and sending that love and gratitude out to the world. Let's take some slow, deep breaths. We breathe in, we hold the breath, we breathe out, and we hold the breath. We can couple our breaths with a statement said with our inner voice. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am in-breathing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am absorbing the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am expanding the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. I am projecting the feeling of gratitude from the Ascended Master Realm. Feel and see those rays of gratitude going out, blanketing our entire planet with a feeling of love and gratitude. Every part of life receiving this wonderful feeling from the heavenly realms of love and gratitude. And now we listen and feel for our heartbeat. We put the awareness of this in the center of our chest. We bless, we love, and we thank that gift of life, our heartbeat. And as we see and feel that heartbeat, bringing that pulse of light through that silvery cord from our mighty iron presence, through the top of our head, through our pineal gland, and anchoring in that blazing threefold flame in our hearts. With every heartbeat, the threefold flame becomes brighter and brighter and ever expanding. So let's visualize and see our physical body sitting in that beautiful, dazzling golden flame of wisdom and illumination. We can see it much bigger than our physical bodies, before us and above us. To the left of us, we see that dazzling sapphire blue flame, which brings the feeling of a desire to do the will of God, the feeling of protection and faith, and the feeling of the power of our mighty I Am Presence. We see the beautiful pink flame to the right side of us, just behind our right shoulder, bringing us that glorious gift of pure, divine, unconditional love. We see and feel our bodies, our physical bodies, and our three finer bodies enveloped in this dazzling light. Now we see that flame within our hearts, expanding and forming a beautiful sun in the center of our chests. We make the sun every bit as bright and dazzling as the noonday sun. And now we connect with our own beloved golden being in our heart, our Holy Christ selves, within the golden flame. And we see it expanding We see that threefold flame in our hearts, expanding and expanding and meeting the larger flames created through our visualization. We see our Christ selves, these beloved golden beings within our hearts, expanding and taking complete command of our physical body, our souls, which is our etheric body, our mental and emotional bodies. Just feel and see these bodies blazing light. The great surrender to the Christ self within us. Now we fill our feelings with a feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for our many, many blessings that we receive on our daily journeys. Gratitude for our many, many lives on this sweet earth. Gratitude for our families and friends. Gratitude for our supply and our homes. Gratitude for our health and our happiness. Gratitude to all the beloved elemental kingdom, the great directors of the beloved elemental kingdom, and each precious earth elemental, water elemental, air elemental, and fire elemental, for their ceaseless service to each one of us and to all mankind over eons and eons of time, with very little love and gratitude in return. We just bless and thank them deeply from our hearts. Gratitude to our body elementals. Gratitude to the great and beloved angelic kingdom, our great beloved friend and protector, Archangel Michael, and our own beloved guardian angels, and all the legions of angels serving each one of us and all humanity and all life on our beloved earth. We thank you. Gratitude to the great ascended hosts. Gratitude for these marvelous teachings, as we know, giving us the freedom, the knowledge to make our ascension at the close of this embodiment. And just gratitude to all life, especially that life never loved or thanked. Gratitude for our golden age now dawning, the mighty victory of the light for this beloved planet after her long, long journey. And so be it, beloved I am. And I was thinking, Tessie, do you have a screen, and would you like to read the invocation?
Yes, okay. But it's without my glasses.
Oh, well, you can do it next week if you'd rather.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, before reading the words of a master, we say together, as suggested by beloved Lord Kutumi, beloved presence of God I am. It is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb that which is required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Kutumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and mankind's comfort. We thank you. And now, great I am presence, take me within thyself. There instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Marvelous. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you read. All right. So for this week, we've got Beloved John has read for us and really important information about reminders of nipping it in the bud before it takes command and commanding the perfection that we should be ours through our mighty I am presence, which when we call it into action. And then we got the video of harmony as a foundation for ascension. And as we know, we're told that over and over, but it can never be told enough, I don't believe, for all of us. We all need reminding. And then beloved Terry has read, as we know, the wonderful book for us. And we're on tranquility and divine economy, which is, we know, is always constructive use of life is such an important thing for all of us to learn. And then from the gems, we've got beloved Elmira, the danger of vision without accomplishment. And just priceless words from Elmira. As we know, he stirs us into action, second to none. And then Love is Still the Way from beloved Lord Maitreya, how cosmic offices are filled. Just lovely as well. And then beloved John will take us through our decrees, that wonderful time when we have to call in the light at the end. So let's get straight on listening to our beloved Saint Germain's words.
Saint Germain, Ascended Master Instruction, Volume 4, Discourse 17. The idea for the individual to follow is that when he feels some kind of disturbance and wants to turn to God, he may do the following and get great help from it. Get up and go through the motions of taking off a garment that one does not want, and as you would, hold the discarded garment in your hands, drop it into the consuming flame, and know that the disturbing element is consumed. Then fix the attention on God, the mighty I Am Presence, with the joyous consciousness of feeling and receiving the current of happiness and peace, filling the mind and body. With a little practice in this manner, the student will soon be able to come to the point where he or she can draw this great happiness consciously and at will. Every time he does this consciously, he will find that he is gaining strength in the accomplishment and will realize truly that he has the ability to reach into the heart of happiness and there absorb its fullness. This practice is always followed by an expansion of consciousness, which is its natural result. The students or individuals are inclined to allow personalities or conditions that seem unusually close to them to disturb them, should watch themselves closely, and instantly, when they find the attention is being fixed on the outer consciousness, withdraw it and fill the person, place, or condition with God, the mighty I Am Presence, and declare to themselves, I, through my I Am Presence, consciously fill this person, place, or condition with God. Therefore, in my outer consciousness, I positively know that only the right and perfect action is taking place there, toward me and for their success and happiness. With many individuals, the love of family holds their attention entirely too much upon the outer appearances, and when they allow this to be done, they but intensify the things that they do not want. If parents will take this attitude toward their children, there is no personality acting in that one, there is only God in action. Then they are doing the greatest thing in their power to help their children. At first, it may require considerable determination on their part to switch the current, but it is really no more difficult than turning the switch of the electric light in your room or pressing the button. The reason individuals find it difficult to do this is because they do not nip disturbing conditions in the bud. They allow a fierce momentum to get going, and then suddenly become aware they are in distress, never stopping to consider that they have allowed this thing to build, when by standing guard at the door of conscious creative thought and feeling, they can check it and stop its action in the beginning with little effort. Again, let me refer to the power of free will and choice. The individual alone is the governor and chooser of that which he will entertain, and he or she is at all times and forever master of this condition now, because this particular activity requires no special state of growth that can be done successfully by anyone who will sincerely try. Almost always, the admonition to the child starting to school is, if at first you don't succeed, try again. In looking to the light or toward God, the mighty I Am Presence, with sincerity, we cannot fail, because we not only have our own God power surging forth to our assistance, but there are other mighty powers watching all opportunity to help, from whom we do receive great assistance.
Just marvelous, marvelous words. And just so important to be reminded continually, isn't it? Nip it in the bud as soon as it comes up. We hand it over. Now we're going to listen to the importance of harmony. The law of harmony, a foundation for ascension. The beloved Mahachohan reminds us that harmony is not merely a pleasant feeling, it is a divine law and a spiritual power. To hold to the law of harmony means choosing again and again to remain centered in the presence of God within us, regardless of what may be happening around us. An aura of undisturbed and sustained peace is created through conscious self-mastery. It does not mean that difficulties never arise. It means that we refuse to allow outer conditions, other people, fear, disappointment, sadness, or irritation to control our inner world. Instead, we call upon our mighty I Am Presence to fill our thoughts, feelings, words, and actions with divine peace and to take command of the situation that is causing the distress. Anger, worry, and sadness disturb the emotional body and interrupt the natural flow of divine energy through us. When these feelings arise, we can pause, become still, and consciously replace them with love, faith, forgiveness, and peace. In this way, we gradually learn to govern our emotions rather than being governed by them. Self-control is not suppression, it is spiritual mastery, using the sacred fire to transmute the cause. It is the strength to remain calm, loving, and balanced while directing our attention toward the divine perfection we desire to experience. Every time we maintain harmony under difficult circumstances, we become trustworthy with the light, giving us life, and we strengthen the light within us and become a great blessing to all life. Harmony prepares the four lower bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and etheric, to receive and sustain more of the light of the I Am Presence. Without harmony, spiritual energy is scattered. Through harmony, it can be gathered, intensified, and used constructively. Therefore, sustained peace and self-mastery are essential upon the path to ascension. As we learn to remain harmonious, we become clearer channels for divine love, wisdom, and power, and draw ever closer to complete freedom in the light, our ascension. For more Ascended Master teachings, go to the website iamfree.co.za. There we have it. Now we're going to have this lovely information from Beloved Tranquility.
Divine economy. Beloved ones, the Ascended Masters are most conservative in their use of life. There is a great divine economy of the cosmic law, which most generously provides the limitless abundance of every good thing for all to use, as freely as the air they breathe, and yet does not permit the wasting of a single electron, nor the sustaining of a single electron, nor the sustaining of a single electron in any form which has served its intended purpose. The Ascended Masters, having become the cosmic law in action, do not have any clutter in their worlds or activities. They know that primal life, which comes from the heart of God, must obey them because such is the law. Therefore, they know that their creations, made up of that light, will remain intact for just as long as they decree them to be. Should the Ascended Masters require homes, clothing, means of conveyance, anything they might require, either in the realms of light or here, when they are assisting mankind, all is designed and precipitated instantaneously from universal light and serves their purpose for as long as necessary. Then, as beloved Arcturus said in his address, when the form is no longer desired, the directed light rays of violet fire from their hearts, throats, and foreheads enter into the center of that manifested form, releasing the cohesive power from within that precipitation. Then that elemental life, no longer feeling the cohesive pull of that love and command of the immortal flame within the form, begins to disintegrate it and automatically returns it to the sun from whence it came for repolarization. Sometimes this etherealization is instantly done in what would seem to be like a cosmic explosion. Sometimes it is done slowly and gradually, just as the petals fall from a flower and its form ceases to be. These powers of precipitation and etherealization are now available to you for your joyous individual use, and you are now at a place on the spiritual path where you should be using them. You can, most assuredly, if you will definitely determine to follow through the concise steps which have been given you in our addresses, for these steps are absolutely mathematical in their precision. Allow me, if you will please, to be somewhat repetitious in bringing again to your conscious minds the consecutive activities of the Elohim, as they used the powers of precipitation and etherealization, which steps are unalterably required for the manifestation of any form, for the smallest to the greatest creations. 7 steps to precipitation. First, nothing is ever created in this world, and nothing is ever accomplished along any line until you will within yourself to do it. This is the activity of beloved Hercules and the first ray. Whether you will to walk down the street, to attend a class, to give some service to another, to precipitate a small ring or a large building, you must first, within yourself, will to take the vital energies of your life and accomplish some constructive purpose with them. Second, this comes under the radiation of the beloved Cassiopeia. After you have willed to create a definite form, one should then ask for the divine perception or illumination as to how best to produce that form, or after you have abstractly willed to serve in some way, the perception of the gold ray is necessary to enable you, through the use of discrimination and the use of just plain common sense, to know just what momentums of already developed God qualities you have to offer, and how they will allow you best to serve. Particularly since the time of the work of Madame Blavatsky, up to the present day, we have had many men and women who have willed to serve the Master, but who indiscriminately rush forth into action without measuring their own talents and capacities regarding of the type and amount of qualified substance in their worlds, which would allow the best service to be given, also as to how the service they desire to give might fit into the great universal scheme. So after you will to do, then you require perception to let you know at least something of that which you wish to do, and how that which your world has to offer will be able to lovingly cooperate with God's divine plan. Third, now comes the step which involves releasing the feeling of divine love from your heart, and this step is under the direction of beloved Orion. That which you do in service for the Master or in the use of the power of precipitation requires the loving cooperation of all your bodies, including the outer physical form. You have heard it said so often by many of your great teachers that what is done in a sense of duty must be done all over again in a feeling of love. Therefore, you must develop the qualities of feeling of our beloved Orion, the loving constancy of staying with your endeavor until it is completed, working with it in gratitude, happiness, and devotion, with no thought of time, recompense, or personal recognition of any kind, just serving for the joy of it. That is the activity of the third ray, one of the most important of the 7 steps.
There's such important information for all of us to think about and read again. And now we have this wonderful opportunity where we can call for our brothers and sisters that are caught in that psychic and astral, in the psychic and astral realms, and to assist Saint Germain in those violet flame temples. So we say together with mics muted, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain, while my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be taken immediately into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so they carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We decree it, and so be it, beloved I am, and we accept this done here and now with full cosmic power, and we thank you. Thank you for the opportunity of making the call. And now we've got the words from beloved Elmore, carrying on from the last couple of weeks. And he says, no longer shall the elect carry the grail, and the eyes of the profane be blinded by its light. Whoops, I've just got to plug my computer in. It's getting low. So I'm going to start again. No longer shall the elect carry the grail, and the eyes of the profane be blinded by its light. Every consciousness that desires my assistance and desires to know the will of God for the planet shall have my assistance. You will become that holy grail, the chalice from whence those who are yet seeking in darkness may drink of the substance of the Father, and drawing into their nature, through the power of contagion, the love of God. Thus they become in themselves grails, through which their divinity may pour forth the full gathered momentum of God's plan and purpose into externalized form. I am a man of action. Although I am a product of the Eastern evolution, I have always been violently opposed to vision without accomplishment. It is for this reason that I have been chosen presently to abide as a representative of the will of God for the people of the earth. But how, in the name of heaven and all that is holy, shall the people of earth have the fullness of God's great love and design if the shepherds themselves are not acquainted with the plan and purpose to which we have devoted our lives in century after century of service? I am endeavoring to draw back the curtain and allow those who choose to look upon the work of the Brotherhood, and to open to the minds of those willing to accept the doorway into the heart of the Universal Father. But I bring grave responsibility with my gift, for vision without action draws karma. That is not a benefit to the soul. So, although the impetuous impetuosity of my nature is such that I would, with one wave of the hand, reveal the fullness of the glory of the future. For the sake of the individual soul, I will hold my patience, lest you, seeing more and abiding in the conscious knowledge of what is to be done, were not by reason of your personal weaknesses to assist in its accomplishment. The responsibility of revealing to you the part you might play would be too great for me in love to take upon my shoulders. Little by little, according to the use of your energies, am I willing to bring to you the design and plan of the Father and the brothers for his kingdom. The tremendous assemblage at Darjeeling both startled and amazed us, as this is the first time we have opened the doors to this council to the mass of mankind, the millions of souls whose heart prayer in the quiet of the night is to know the will of God for this war-torn world, as well as for their individual peace and security, drew them like moths to the flame. The prayer to know his will is the magnet that draws the soul to that oneness that can reveal that will. And so also something really to think about and contemplate and get ready, as we always told by the Ascended Masters, get ready, get ready. And now this is a lovely story, and it's a true story. I checked it on AI because, you know, there's a lot of AI going around, and but it's just lovely. Okay.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's all right. Are you stuck?
How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you, darling. Don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love.
Oh, so it was quick and abrupt stops with the TikTok. It was just so lovely, that parrot. I mean, what would have happened to it? I don't think it would have made it, but it's ended up such a happy life. And now we have this opportunity to say our decree for all the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. And so we say together, Beloved, I am presence and that of all mankind. Charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort and freedom to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you. And now we've got this lovely part from beloved Lord Maitreya, part of this Love is Still the Way, as you've been reading in the last few weeks. And he says, no written course was given to us. We had only our heart's light to guide us. At the close of each embodiment, when we had passed through the halls of karma, we would stand before Sanat Kumara again, and he would measure our light. And sometimes one of us would be ahead, sometimes the other, each rejoicing always in the other's unfoldment, no sense of rivalry, but the most marvelous comradeship. But after we had received his blessing, we would go arm in arm together over the great bridge leading from the City of the Sun, which we know as Shambhala, which is over the Gobi Desert. And also now there's a replica above Long Island. And we would spend hours on end discussing our experiences in the previous Earth life. We weighed one another's methods and application, conveying back and forth to one another how we felt and how we might improve in our endeavors to embody this love. Enough love and radiation, mind you, to hold within the compass of our auras every tiny little flickering flame of the least evolved and least developed soul, so that it might not be snuffed out in the winds of adversity. So we lived many lives of loving those of our environment, trying to maintain and sustain at the central core of our auras a spiritual stimulus, without words, which would raise every soul we contacted to its highest potential. In the course of an ordinary life, the radius of one's aura does not cover more than a few hundred men. Even our son Jesus touched spiritually less than 500 life streams in his entire lifetime. In the near future, when Sanat Kumara will receive his freedom, and we now know that Sanat Kumara did receive his freedom in January of 1956, but came back again in the 70s to assist Saint Germain at this critical time, but he's soon to return back to Venus. Gautama Buddha will become the Lord of the world. I shall follow as the new Buddha, and into my place will step my successor as world teacher. And I believe from the teachings, we know that beloved Lord Kuthumi and Lord Lanto are the world teachers. Thus it is that cosmic offices are filled. Thus it is that you, each one, are being refined and prepared each day. None of you know how high will be your calling. May I say that the opportunity of stimulating the spiritual powers within the aura of all you contact does develop from within yourself. The nature of the cosmic Christ, and that is the way by which I attained my victory. I'll just read that again. May I say that the opportunity of stimulating the spiritual powers within the aura of all you contact does develop from within yourself, the nature of the cosmic Christ, and that is the way by which I attained my own victory. I can speak with conviction because one speaks always of one's own life energy with a greater pressure of assurance than in speaking for another. So also lots of things to ponder there. And now before we have our decrees, we've got this lovely, lovely song, and I just love it, calling in that wonderful sword of blue flame and realizing how conscious it is, as we know. Yes, lovely. Thank you, beloved Sword of Flame. It's just so lovely to think about using it and calling it into action. Thank you, beloved John. Take over now. Thank you.
Greetings, all you beloved healers. Again, thank you, beloved Anthea, for bringing us these teachings, these blessed messages, so powerful indeed. We send all our blessings and thank all those beloved great ones and ascended hosts and all invoked. Beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you to take command of us all and produce your mighty perfection through our decrees. Beloved Ascended Masters, we give you full permission on behalf of ourselves and of all mankind to do whatever is necessary to fulfill the divine plan in this lower realm. And we call for you to charge your mighty power and give whatever energy may be lacking from our side into all our decrees so they can manifest here and now all according to thy will. We call to you, beloved Archangel Michael, to send cosmic rays and mighty angels of protection to protect all who have joined this Zoom class and for all the energy released to be purified, protected, perfected, amplified, and used only to serve the pure divine cosmic light. And so be it. Beloved I am, we thank you. We say together, mighty I am presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up to positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved mighty I am presence, beloved Archangel Michael, and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. And I am grateful we are given whatever added protection is needed. What we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. Thank you. We visualize our tube of light from our beloved mighty and presence, coming down from above, covering our four lower bodies with that thick wall at the edges. Stronger than any steel, feel, see that brilliant blue and crystal light. That light which instantly deflects anything that is not of the light. Build your wall of light. See Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming that impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. Every beloved one standing up for that truth and justice, that freedom. May God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. Thank you. I am the law of forgiveness for myself and all mankind, for all mistakes, misqualified energy, human consciousness, and for straying from the light. Almighty and presence, through you we call to our beloved Lady Master Kuan Yin to assist us and all mankind to feel your feelings of ascended Master mercy, forgiveness, and compassion. And we bless and thank you for your ongoing gift of light. And each and every one of us just feels deeply in our hearts so much gratitude for this mighty gift of the law of forgiveness, that great spiritual eraser, this great blessing to all of mankind. We ask deeply, sincerely to be forgiven and to forgive any and all parts of life that we have not blessed through our thoughts and feelings, and all misuse of life's pure energy. Beloved mighty and presence, and that of all mankind, forgive, forgive, forgive each and every one of us. Thank you. And beloved mighty and presence, beloved Saint Germain, we call, and beloved great central sun, we call to you to charge your secret power into these decrees. We call for beloved Saint Germain to anchor mighty cosmic concentrations of violet fire in America, Europe, Africa, China, India, the Middle East, the Far East, Russia, Australia, and wherever else it is needed in our beloved world here and now. We thank you. We say our violet fire decree together. Mighty I am presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those that minister to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels, descend with your purple wands of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all. Cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness, the divine plan fulfilled, and light from the secret love star. We thank you. decree for the beloved elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing the great directors of the elemental kingdom and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it, beloved I am. We thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree. I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame continually strike into all human miscreations back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. The cause, core, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life, ascended master consciousness, and light substance from the secret love star. Let thy will be done, and so be it, and so it is, beloved I am. We thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury, knowing that I am all-powerful. I know that only divine justice can be done everywhere, here, now, and forever. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, everywhere. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done, beloved I am. We thank you. And now, before our final decree, by the blessed love, the power of our beloved mighty and presence, we call to you, O beloved mighty victory. Come fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, that cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We claim and we accept, O beloved mighty victory, your victory now manifest in our world and experience. And we say together, I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the victory of the cosmic light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and trebled each instant of each hour by the power of the cosmic 3 times 3, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. And as we end now, let us place a special focus on that beloved love star radiating within each of our auras, placed there by our beloved blessed Sanat Kumara, as a gift to all mankind, assisting us in holding that frequency of unconditional divine love. We love and thank you, beloved mighty love star. We ask that you expand your mighty supreme light through our four lower bodies and to saturate all whom we pass by on our earthly journeys with that unconditional love. And to that mighty secret love star shining from the heavens for this 2,000-year period, we bless, love, and thank you. To all the mighty cosmic beings from the great central sun, holding this focus, expand your supreme light through our individual love stars and around all life evolving on our blessed earth. For that light which we know can never be qualified by human thoughts or feelings, we thank you. And we deeply thank and release all the beloved great ones invoked and all those who constantly answer our calls. Thank you, blessed healers. May each and every one of you be so richly and abundantly blessed by our beloved Father, Mother, God, I am. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, beloved John. And now we've got the closing invocation. I was just wondering who might like to do that. Morel, beloved.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Anthea.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Closing invocation. We all say it together. Beloved I am presence and beloved Master Kuthumi, nourish the words planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved presence of God, I am. Pour the light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Lovely. Thank you so much. And let's just take a moment truly of deep gratitude for these marvelous teachings, our wonderful opportunity we have to learn them and apply them, and for our beautiful, wonderful world. And thank you, everybody, for coming. Bless you. And I'm just going to stop the record now.